Hi guys, welcome back into the iDrum YouTube channel. My name is Dave Major as always, and this month we've got another hand technique question that's coming from Alistair in London. Now he's asking about Moeller technique and what is it, how do I use it, how do I practice it, will it help, all that sort of stuff. I'll preface this whole sort of video with my thoughts on Moeller and all that sort of stuff. Moeller, free stroke, and the drop bounce, I think some people call it, or the drop catch, are all given way too much serious thought in terms of special techniques that need to be learned. They are natural techniques that happen if your body is positioned in a way to let them happen. Now, the free stroke, which is that one, happens if you let the stick bounce back and you catch it at the top. The drop bounce happens if your fingers are on your stick when you try and play faster doubles, because your fingers will start clapping. How to practice that? Play some shuffles. The Moeller is the same thing. It happens within certain rudiments, certain exercises, and just certain ways of playing certain songs. Obviously, once we know that we're doing it, then we practice exercises based upon it. Now, I'm just going to regurgitate information on this that I got from the Moeller Modern Hand Technique, or Secret Weapons for the Modern Drummer Hand Technique video. If you haven't got it, I highly recommend you go and get it right now. Stop watching this video, go and buy it and come back. Because it's an essential part of your library, and it will answer most of the hand technique questions you'll ever have in your life. So the Moeller technique comes in three sizes. We've got the large, or the full, we've got the medium, and we've got the low stroke. Now usually the Moeller technique is associated in people's heads with one accent followed by two tap strokes, and that's a nice way of learning it, like that, and then low, and then full. You kind of get a bruise there if you're along your intercostals if you do that too much. Now the full one looks a bit stupid, and to be honest you don't play like that, but I found it really helpful to learn that to get it down. Now I use the Moeller stroke and the Moeller whip to create lots of accents. So I'm doing a groove. Moeller. But I'm not thinking Moeller. It's just something that's naturally happened through all the students that I've ever taught. It just happens. Now, I'll talk you through the steps, and again this is information I just got from Jojo, and then you can use it, and I'll show you a couple of exercises that I used to help me make sure that I knew it was natural and that I could sort of use it without thinking I'm going to use Moeller now. Because as soon as you start thinking technique when you're playing music, you've lost the battle. You've got to think music when you're playing music and technique when you're on the practice pad practicing. So the Moeller stroke comes in three sizes but has three motions within it. It's got, if we think we're in German grip, and we're going to start like this, and we are going to go from 5:30 on our right hand as a clock face to roughly around 3 o'clock. Okay, and you see my arms coming way out and stuff like that. So obviously that naturally happens when you do it in full, but when you do it kind of a robotic kind of way, it obviously looks a bit weird. So we're going to go to 3 o'clock, and we're going to lift the stick all the way up and have the palm facing towards us as much as you can. Don't have that, have this, and the stick just dangling above. Now imagine that there's a thread coming all the way up to the ceiling. Someone's pulled that up like that. And you're going to chop that with a knife, and your elbow's going to come crashing into your side. And you end up with a stroke there. Now, because of the amount of momentum in that stick, you're going to get a bounce. And you're going to get loads of bounces. So we're controlling those bounces to create the Moeller 2s, Moeller 3s, Moeller 4s, and if you're really, really good, go and check out Steve Smith's Canada West solo, because he's doing Moeller 5s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. In his left hand on a snare drum, and he's soloing away over on the right. It's amazing. Go check it out. He's awesome. So we've got these three strokes. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Now that's the standard way to teach and learn the Moeller, and you should definitely do that. However, I like playing hand-to-hand triplets when I was learning this, because if we play hand-to-hand triplets, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, and we accent on the 1 and the 1 triplet, 2, the 1 and the 2, 1 triplet, 2 triplet, 3 triplet, 4 triplet. As we get faster, you don't hit your sticks. You can see we're kind of getting a Moeller kind of vibe. It's Moeller, but all I'm thinking of is 1 triplet, 2 triplet. Same thing can be said for when I played and I sort of worked out, you kind of get a weird mutated Moeller stroke within a paradiddle-diddle if you accent both the pa and the ra, the two singles. And you have paradiddle-diddle, paradiddle-diddle, paradiddle-diddle. Kind of like a Moeller kind of thing. So those two exercises, playing them for long periods of time, really helped me just get used to the fact that the Moeller thing happens, as does the free stroke and as does the drop bound and the finger technique. These all things naturally develop, and once you're sort of start to use them, then you can go and develop them further with specific exercises. Don't spend too much time thinking on technique, think about music as well. So either find ways of using Moeller in your playing, or make sure you're dividing your practice time up efficiently so that you've got techniques time and you've got music time. Okay, I hope that helps, and it helps you guys out there. Catch you soon.